Hey everybody, welcome to the Pink Nib. Jill Bennett here with your next lesson on fountain pens. For those of you who are beginners, we started last week looking at some fountain pens that you may enjoy if you're just starting out, including the Lamy Safari, the Pilot Metropolitan. There's a Pilot Prera that's not too expensive. And this is a TWSBI, a TWSBI that's their 580. But you may want to start with their Echo. It's in the $30 price range. So those are all kind of in the same price range. Today we're going to talk about how to change out your cartridge. And we start there because it's the least messy. Using cartridges is a little bit more expensive, but it is far less messy and more convenient. So we like to start with cartridges when we're introducing people to fountain pens. So today, I'm going to change out the cartridge in my Pilot Firmo, which is a vanishing point. It's a capless, but instead of a click, it's a twist mechanism. And I need to change out the cartridge because I got some Pilot blue-black ink in. And you will notice that the cartridges tend to have fewer color choices than pure ink. My favorite ink is Pilot Iro Shizuku, or something like that is the name brand. They have two levels. They have their regular Pilot and their Pilot Iro Shizuku. I think I'm saying that right. But these have gorgeous colors. So our next video will be showing you how to use a converter and how to put ink in your pen. But for now, let's start with converters because those are far easier. So to begin, you begin by untwisting your pen. And when you open it up, usually the whole nib thing won't come out. This is just because it's a twist. But sometimes they'll have a cap, a cover like that. Sometimes they won't, just depends on the brand. Okay, so here you see the cartridge. And I want to compare it to a regular ballpoint pen cartridge, which you can identify the same way just by opening it up. Okay, so you see, so the ink in a regular ballpoint pen is in here, and here it's in this little cartridge. And this is actually a pretty cool little design that they came up with. And to remove it, you pull it straight out. Each pen will have its own directions, but for Pilot, you just pull it straight out, okay? And there was still a lot of ink in there, but I wanted to change colors. So, as you can see, there's a little cap connector that pops out. Do you see that? It was solid before, and it pops out when you connect the two. So that's got loose ink, and I'm gonna store it because it still has ink in it. I'm gonna put it straight up and down so I don't spill ink everywhere. Usually cleaning out or changing cartridges is extremely mess-free because your cartridge is usually empty. All right, so let's get out a new cartridge. They come in little packages like this. All right, so there's two sides to each cartridge. One side is meant to be pierced, and in Pilot, it is this side right here. To insert it, all you do is stick it in there. Now the trick is not to twist, but just to pop it in there until you hear a pop. So listen. Did you hear that? That was the pop. Now remember, you may have to get it started. But that's in there securely. That's all that there is to it. It's quite simple. All right, now this one you have to line up to get back in your pen. See the little notch there and a little notch here? Usually you don't have to worry about that. And let's see, oops, I did that wrong. I gotta put the cap back on too. So if yours comes with one of these little cap covers, just slide it right back on there. All right. All right, let's try that again. Here we go. All right. Are we correct? Yes, we're correct. Just screw it right back on. You don't want to over tighten anything. Now let's make sure it still works. Ta-da! And it's that easy. It's that easy to change a cartridge. You can carry these with you if you think you're going to be writing, if you're not sure how much ink you have left. It's always a good idea to bring a cartridge along just in case. You can always go from converter to cartridge on the fly. So I always keep a couple cartridges with me just in case. And that is how simple it is to change a cartridge in a fountain pen. Next time we'll talk about changing out ink. See you next time. Bye.